I'm stepping on it.
Let me see.
How can you step on it? It's
Because
like
you've only had these for a
tight at
few
the
months
bottom,
now.
right?
I had double on because they're too big.
Why?
Because they're too big.
You tried on the smaller size. It was too small for you. This is the size for you.
Yeah, this is too long, and then I stepped on it and it ripped. And then I double knotted it at the bottom so I don't keep on stepping on this and it'll rip more.
But we hand sew things, so why are you doing this?
How's the other one not
Could have
on?
easily just hand sewn it for you.
The other one is not coming out right.
Yeah, because
No, because the last pair of pajamas
Length, right?
you ate the hand off of, right? Yes or no?
yes,
Okay, like you either cut things up, you rip everything. Like I just don't understand. These are our family pajamas. When did this happen?
yesterday.
And so quick, it's so much. If you stepped on it, it would have just pulled it down from. No, you've got a thing in your leg too. Look.
Either you're putting it too low or something, this way it would come out. Because the other one doesn't look like you would step on it, right?
If I step on this pant, it's just gonna pull down my
They're
waist.
rolled up at the top.
Hmm?
They're rolled up at the top.
Okay.
Girl, I don't know, but how does everything you own get wrecked? What's that spot from in the leg right there? That you step on that little spot too?
No,
Then
this I cut.
you cut it?
Yes, I cut this.
Why? Let's do a little slow spin so I can see if there's more. Okay, why are you doing that? Why did you cut it?
Guys, it was about the court thing yesterday.
You were mad you got your letter for going to court?
Yes.
Okay, but why are you wrecking your own? I mean, I don't want you to wreck anyone's belongings, but why are you wrecking your own stuff?
I'm gonna go to jail.
Well, I think we're gonna leave that there for now, so you stop stealing things. But, but let's circle. We'll talk about this some other time. But why do you have?
Sit down.
Why do you have this? Have a seat where you're at. Why do you have this? You cut it. Why? You don't own very much anymore. Like it's holidays, and I was like, what do I get this kiddo? And it's like, there's so many things that I want. Look at me, because I do love you. There are so many things I'm like, oh my kid, like, you know, they broke their bed frames. They break everything. Like I would love for you to have a cute Pottery Barn room again. Like I would love for you to have like, you know, somewhere you had the black ballerina jewelry box. Now you have one that's well done, but it's probably broken. Like, there's so many things that you want for your child.
Ma, get ready, go.
Thank you. And you can't have them because you're gonna break them. So we were looking at getting a third pair of pajamas. This is cut.
It's not cut.
Dalton.
It's not cut. You can see that it's ripped.
Okay, why did you rip it though?
I didn't rip it. I stepped on it and I ripped it.
This is cotton, honey. This is no way you ripped all that off from
Yes,
one
I
step.
did.
From one step, baby. Whatever your truth is, that's all I ever want to hear. But I hate having to go through this stuff with you like every single day.
I was walking.
Wait.
I was walking into the bathroom. Then I stepped on it and I ripped it. It already had like you've seen that before, that it already had that little cut on it. You've seen that there was already like a little like thing ripped off. Then I stepped on it more on the back piece like this.
Can you unravel it and let me see? Because it's a stretchy material. It wouldn't do that unless, can I say to you? What it looks like to me is that someone took two sides and ripped it upwards. You spread the material out and you rip it. Because I used to sew doll clothes for your older sister. And I would use scraps of what we have. And so that's probably what I would do. You see how it's separated like that? It looks at the very top of the separation that someone pulled each part away from each other to spread it open. Okay, and I would do that to use scraps for Chloe's dolls. So that's kind of what it looks like to me, but I don't love being an investigator. I would rather just be a person sometimes. So, do you want to have a go again?
No, this is what happened.
All the way around your... Like,
You've seen that there was already a little rip at the beginning. You already talked to me about that. You know that there was a little rip at the beginning.
I don't remember. I'm not
It
saying
was-
it's not. I'm saying in this case, like, everything you own, you rip. So I don't know which item anymore.
This pajama was, you looked down and you was like, oh, what happened? And I told you that it ripped it. You were like, okay, it was a while ago. Then, yesterday, I stepped on the back of the rip thing and I walked forward and it ripped.
Okay. Do you want to come back to this maybe tomorrow, the next day instead?
No,
Because I feel like you might, like you normally do, give me a different answer.
no, it's what happened.
Okay, but can I look at this? This is cotton. It just stretches. If we step on this material, it just pulls down more. It would just pull down from your waist. Right?
This is easy to rip.
Was it?
Yes, it ripped easily when I stepped on it.
Okay. Well, I'll still be here if you decide to say something different in a few days, okay? I worked with this material before. I bought this for you. I thought it was probably the most sustainable thing of materials and styles of pajamas. So,
Be gone for some time, okay?
unless it's intentional anymore, like anything you own, I'm not so sure. All right. Let's get back to this orange stain on the floor. What do we know about this bright orange stain?
I don't know. No, he's checking the cameras now.
Yeah, but we shouldn't have to check the cameras like at least once a day to go over all the things you guys do, right? Wouldn't it be nice if people just owned up to the things they did?
I didn't spill it. He didn't. Tamar didn't spill it. I don't know if he spilled it. I watched Tamar fill his juice in his squeezy bottle.
Juice.
The Fanta. I watched him fill it in there.
This is why we stick to water. But, yeah, I don't know. But when an adult says something, that's not you saying something, okay? I need you to quit twisting things around as quick as you do. Because for people who don't have your neurotype, it's a little bit scary sometimes to think like, wow, this kid like that can just decide to make up a whole story and lie, okay? You understand that? Yes or no? Yes or no?
No,
You don't understand that?
no,
You don't understand how that could be scary?
no.
Okay, why?
I just don't see how it's scary.
Well, is that because you do it so often that you're used to it?
No, I just don't see how it's scary.
Well, it's scary because it's a lie and it's just so quick for you to do it. Like, it's just so easy for you, right? And when it's something like, especially something that no one cares about, we're just trying to figure out what it even is for how to clean it. Like, it just makes sense at some point to just tell the truth, right? Especially from the get-go versus, I'm not feeling well and you saying, hey, the other grown-up who might handle the emotional labor of familyhood for a time is saying that it's not what we had, which is the only thing that's orange aside from carrots. So then I was like, okay, let me talk to the other grown-up because you guys triangulate and lie so much. And turns out they didn't even say that. And so it was very quick for you to just make up a story for me to walk, 20 feet and come out here. And then it unravels only when I have the evidence of your recording of you saying that to me, right? Which means that unless I record every minute with you, who knows what you're going to say otherwise, right? And that's not healthy. Did you get that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So for someone as young as you to be able to create lies like someone that's been in prison for a long time, do you see how that's scary to someone who, until last year, has been your adoptive mom?
Yes.
Yeah. Because you guys had some issues, but I thought my kids were pretty normal. And then all of a sudden, when I said to unmask, I didn't realize that you guys would just be totally different people. So,
Do you want us to go back to masking?
well,
Like, we're not gonna get help.
that's, help does not exist for conduct disorder. And that's part of why we're doing the recordings to understand better the behaviors and in which ways your mind goes for things. But, no, I think you still need to unmask and learn how your brain works, because there are definitely some blind spots you guys have. But when it comes to measures of safety, I don't want you to do the things that you've said you want to do, unmasking. I would much, like 110% rather you create artwork of that instead, so you still express it. You can show me or whatever. That way you're like, this is who I am or what I want to do, okay. But then you're not actually hurting anybody, right? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, like you're not hurting anybody or yourself. Just make some art about it. You have all these different mediums for options. Short of having an art room, you have everything that you need. So just create stuff. And like I told you, right? There's so many people that probably have brains like yours, and we just don't ever hear about it.
That's because they're all locked away in prison.
The
Or
study
dead.
group.
They're all locked away in prison or dead.
The study group they use, because they don't have people willingly saying, like, hey, this is what I'd like to do, right?
Yeah, because those people are probably gonna have work and end up. There's no help for it.
You're the help for it. You learn about yourself. That's what we're doing, because there's not, therapists have said, officers have said, like, there's not. Google might say that 50% of kids with conduct disorder age out of it.
That's not true.
They just don't follow them, I think. So, because professionals are saying there's not any help for this. So we're going to look at it the same kind of way that we do with my autism. Where, like, no, there's not a cure. It's a different neurotype. And this is how your brain works. This is the operation, the motor, the driver in your brain. So we're still working on that, right? So when your nose drips like that, you feel it, don't you? Yes or no? Oof. I swear there's a movie from the 90s where a kid does that. If you get it all the way to the ground and snort it back up, you might make it into the world record book. When I picked you up that day from... when the officers picked you up from the ground that day and put you in my car to go to the ER, and you said your legs didn't work, you had all the tears and you had your face just covered in snot. You knew that, didn't you? Let me see you. You knew, didn't you?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Because I really did believe the acting that day. Any last words about the leg?
No,
Any final thoughts?
that's what happened.
Okay. Yeah. I think we'll circle back to that whenever you're ready.